Hello there guys, and welcome back to 3DFX. Today we will do the actual mix down of the track, the Trance Track that I've been working on several days now, for a while here on YouTube particularly. A bit of the arrangement I may not have been shown in the videos, and I have to excuse myself for not getting that on tape, but we will continue doing music on this channel, so don't you ever despair. We will get to arrangement again. Anyways, what we will do for today is the very important mix down. So what we will start by doing is we will have a look at the volume management here, or whatever you want to call it, the gain staging, or whatever you want to call it. In my opinion, I will use a special method for mixing volume, which is called pink noise. So that's a very interesting method, which has helped me enormously. It's like a huge revolution for me. When I first found out what pink noise actually did. So what we're gonna do is, if you haven't got any pink noise, you can probably download it for from YouTube by googling this name here. We can actually go in here and just steal this thing here. Let's see, we go here. Pink noise. Let's see, or maybe you could YouTube it actually. Pink noise effects, pure pink noise. Okay, so you could probably click some of these and you will find audio clips of pink noise that you can download somewhere. And if you Google it, you probably have an explanation as well. Pink noise is a constant sound in the background. Yeah, it's a noise. It filters out things that distract you, like people talking or cars going by, so they don't interrupt your sleep. So you could use it for sleeping and stuff like that. You may hear it called ambient noise as well, like white noise and so on. All right, so but the only thing that matters for us is not really the scientific approach to it. It's just that it really helps when mixing or balancing the volumes in the mix. So that is what we're going to try to begin with today. So with the pink noise that I have right over here, we're gonna listen to it. That's how it sounds, not much more than that. So yeah, and that kind of junk, or whatever you want to call it, is actually extremely useful. It's basically a ton of frequencies at the same time, I would suppose. So what we're going to do is we're going to start soloing the pink noise track here, and we also gonna look for our least loud track in the mix. And it's gonna be a little tricky for me to find, because I know there's over 30 tracks in this mix here, but I might let's see, I might begin with actually I might begin just checking soloing a little bit of things here. That one is very low, so that's you could start with that, but those are very low. Yeah, they're very low in volume. And if you listen to these, I think they're pretty loud compared to the other. And so on. But compared to synths, I'm not really sure. -3 on this. So let's see now. Let's check these out. They're at -10. That should be pretty low. Let's see. Yeah, it's pretty. And this one. But the perceived loudness seems to be a little higher on that. I don't know. Okay, so let's see this guy here. It seems very low, the silent, because it's automated down, so therefore... Yeah, okay, so anyway, what we're gonna do, we start off with the collapse, or whatever you wanna call it, I think, right over here. It's already yellow, and my plan is whenever I'm done with a track, I will paint it yellow. So every track will be painted yellow in the ending, but it doesn't really matter. It's just to know that you're finished with the track. So that's a good habit to have, you know, in my opinion. You don't have to do it, but I will do it just so I know I'm done with that part. So let's start. So pink noise activated, solo, and then solo the other channel that you want. For example, in this case, we have the forever free something. And what I'm also going to do, I think I'm gonna copy up the pink noise a little bit, so I'll have it for like 16 bars, and then I'll just kind of consolidate it, or maybe not. I'll just have it there, and then I'll press the loop button and put my ruler up to here from 1 to 16. And then I have solo the pink noise and have solo the forever free clap, or whatever it's called. And then I lower from -3 to 0. So go down to infinite dB. And then I play the pink noise. And then what you're going to do, my friends, is you're going to raise this bar all the way up until you can actually begin to hear the instrument being played. So you have soloed the pink noise, you have soloed the clap, and you will listen to the pink noise, and you will increase this just so that you can barely hear the new instrument being played while the pink noise is playing in the background. And that, my friends, is the magic behind pink noise. It always works on every single track, and that is amazing. So that's what we'll do. So I will drag this to 0, and it doesn't want to because it's probably automated. That can be a problem sometimes. Let's see. So it might add somewhere else anyway, so that's a little annoying. But let's see. So I will try anyway, and let's see here. So, no, really don't want to go down. Let's do it this way instead. And so let's have it up to, I don't know if that was where it was. No, it probably wasn't. Let's set a new one. It's at -3.5 right over here, and here's another one. So I'll do it with automation then, because it's not possible to do in any other way. It seems like it's quite annoying, but yes. Okay, so let's see here. Let's go. Now let's start to raise this. So you could hear it there, but around here, I would say. It's possible that you cannot hear that, but my ears and my phones, especially my phones, are very good, so I can hear a little bit of the thing there. Maybe you can hear even more. It depends on your phones and your hearing, of course. So let's move on. And the way that I do it now is by automation, and the automation in Bitwig you find here, and then you go to volume, mixer volume, to get to the automation, and you see it by this blue lane. So that's why you do it. And the good thing about the bad thing about doing, let's take the bad thing first, is that you have to do automation for, say, or you have to mix this for every part wherever you are in the mix with automation, which is a pain in the butt. But anyway, the good thing is with doing it the automation way like this is because you have way more control over the time being whenever it's played and so on. So if I would choose, I would not do it this way, but since things are automated, then we have to do it the automation way. So it's kind of, it feels like that for me anyway. So now let's just see here. We have now automated, or actually automated and got the right frequency for, or the right volume here for the pink noise there. So I'm going to, that's the kind of volume we want there. And I feel that we have exactly the same during the whole mix here. So there shouldn't be really any problems in the other. It's just here we're going down to minus whatever it is, and that it might be a little too louder, but no, I see now that there's no yellow track here, so that shouldn't be any problem. And actually, because we have that, we can actually delete those because it's not really being used for anything, I feel. So let's see if we can do that, because I don't like dots, you know. All right, so a little better. Anyway, so we are fairly, that's enough for the yellow, for the hi-hats there. So we're gonna unsolo that one, and we wanna keep the yellow color. So what I will do is I will just move on with the tick and the drum loop, because they were very silent. So that's what I will do, and then I will make them yellow. So let's see if we can do this. So let's go to, if we don't have to use automation, we will not use it, because it's much smarter to not use it if you don't have to. It's much faster to work like that. So let's just go, or let's pull down the pink noise to 0 and see if that's possible. Yeah, it didn't change it, and that means we didn't automate this yet, so that's a good thing. All right, so let's do this. Down to infinite dB, which would be there, and then run the mix and turn on the tick, which we have here, and we will just, oh sorry, that's the wrong one. Okay, so tick, there's the right one, thank you. It's so hard to see when there's so many tracks. Anyway, so move on. And that one is automated, which is annoying, but it's livable. So let's fix that thing. We don't want too many dots. I hate dots. So let's take them away if we don't need them. Yeah, the millions of dots in Bitwig aren't there. Goodbye dots. And see here, just tidying up a little bit, because you can see that they are -14, so you don't have to do anything else with them. I'm just gonna keep one there in case we want to change us. So let's just goodbye dots, and let's move this just over here. Thank you. All right, so now finally, let's see, -14 is what it is at, and so because it is everywhere basically, I'm gonna cut some dots, and then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take this, I'm gonna cut this dot too, and it's also pretty important that these annoyments here are gonorrhea. So let's see if we can, no, that deletes everything, so let's have this at -14 here then. Doesn't really matter where it is, -14, and let's bring, actually it should go in dB. Stupid me. Okay, so let's see. Pink noise on solo, and tick solo, and this infinite dB down with the automation, and play the pink noise. Now raise the bar on the automation, listen with your ears very carefully. And I think we have it right over here. So it's pretty edgy there, actually. And now we can compare. So let's shut off the pink noise and have both of these two. So that sounds good together. All right, so we're gonna move on with this. What we need to do now is not forgetting to color our tracks. So we'll go out of the automation there, so everything's proper. Select these, right click on this track and make it yellow. There we go, thank you. And then if you don't like yellow, that's fine, but I'm only using yellow because it's just very visible, you can see it. And then whenever I'm done with the entire track, I'm actually gonna pick green because that's one of my favorite colors. So you can have blue too, that's fine. Or even pink if you like. So, okay, so let's now see what we're gonna do here. So now we move on to the other contendant, and that will be the drum loop. And here, finally, I think we will not have to automate it. So let's see what we can do. We will have that down to infinite dB. That is 0 dB or something. And then we will play the noise and the drum loop. And raise. And there I could hear it pretty prominently coming pretty fast, so I can hear it already here. But I'm gonna go as -17.5 on that one. It's not really that picky, but it's just so it's, you know, use your ears, not the, you know, values on the screen more. I'm dumb enough to do that anyway, but that's because I am autistic, I guess. Anyways, enough hassling about this. What we're going to do is we're going to select all the tracks, make them yellow because yellow is visible. There we go, thank you. And also right now you can hear, you can just make a little mini check on your work, uncheck the pink noise and solo all of these, and they go sounding really well in mix, you know. So that's neat. You see, it's a very tidy way to do it. And now what we're gonna do, as you can see, I've left the kick, but it's because it's a little louder. So I don't want to take that yet. So what I'm gonna do is gonna go for either the delay bass, because I think that's not really that loud, or I'm actually gonna listen to the delay bass here. So here we go. It's very low. And that's a good thing for, it's very low. So I'm probably, I mean, I can probably mix that in, I guess. And this is not the end of the world. I'm just using the pink noise for a basic reference, and then you can tweak to your own liking and to have, you know, you mix as whatever you want to. But you are going to hear that when we are done with this, the entire mix will sound so awesome. When it's done, it's like awesome, you know. It's gonna be pretty good. So okay, so let's see now, compared to what it was before anyway. So let's see. So we're gonna have the delay bass mixed. So let's select the pink noise right over here. And what I will do, I'll probably consolidate this thing. Just makes it a little easier. 16 bars each. All right, so let's see what we have here. Let's also check so that we don't have, automation, I hate it, but I guess I'll have to cut some of these dots here. So let's have cut the unnecessary stuff. Let's see that there isn't too much movement here. You have a little here, a little there perhaps. I don't think that's a huge movement, so why not just cut that? I don't like dots. There we go. And that doesn't do anything because there's empty space there. So it goes from -13 to -21.7. That's a pretty big difference there. Let's just listen. Okay, so everything is -21 here. Okay, whatever. Let's see here. So that's -20, -21, and that's -15. Okay, so there's a little change there. I'm still gonna cut this. Just see if I can have that, and I can. So okay, so let's go from delay base here. And I need one dot over here. I'm just dragging it over there. I'm actually gonna drag one over here just to have it at 0. So we can see whenever I move. Now I hold my control button to get this line over here. That's pretty good in Bitwig. So let's see. Sounds pretty good right over there actually. I think it's pretty good where it is actually, because it sounds like on top of the cream, if you know what I mean. That rhymes. But on top of the cream, if you know what I mean, pink noise. So anyway, I'm gonna have it at that. I think it's good. So that's good, but I'm going to listen to the rise here, and that's gonna be right over here. It's a little louder, and therefore we need the pink noise right over there, so we're moving it. I'm just gonna see here. We're gonna have it there actually. So let's just have it right there, and it's a little increased there though. And it should probably be that, so that's fine because automation. And so what we're gonna have a look at is over here. Let's move this thing over there. And we have the delay base gone over here at around -21 dBs. So let's see. And to my ears that sounds fine, and I guess it was the same as we moved before there. Yeah, so that sounds fine. Let's try here too. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with that. I'm gonna say that the delay base is fine and dandy. I'm just gonna check -21 and -20. It's actually not the same, so I'm gonna listen here. But it's such a low sound, so it will not annoy the mix much, so it's fine. We will color this yellow, my friends. Okay, so let's try this instead. There we go. Good boy. That is that, and we will bring over the pink noise again and the ruler as well. So let's see here. Okay, so what do we want to do? We are interested in the sweeps especially, but I believe this one is lower in volume. It's very low. It's like, how many? -10 dBs or so. So we're gonna mix this first. So let's put the ruler and pink noise over here. It doesn't really matter how long they are. And this one needs to be on because it's repeat. And let's see, solo pink noise and solo this one, yeah. And also drop that to 0 if possible. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it seems to work. There's actually a little bit of automation here. So maybe we will do this first. That's a little annoying, but sometimes it is like that. Let's have the pink noise play here and check the automation again. Where are you? There. So you can see right in the beginning we have a -2 on this sample here. So let's see if we can lower this a bit, possibly. Oh, Bitwig doesn't. Okay, let's have 1 dot over there. Yeah, now it can understand more. So let's lower this down. There we go. Okay. I've noticed a problem, which it's happened many times for me in Bitwig nowadays. I don't know why, but the automation is not working. Right now it stopped working. I don't know why. It's really, really annoying. So it means I will save my work, and then I will quit Bitwig and restart it for you guys. Sorry for this happening live, but what can I do when it stops working, you know what I mean? So exit, and then what I will do, I'll just check if I was on YouTube, because I've been uploading videos, but it's done now. So there we go. And another thing I do whenever I am working on my YouTube videos, if I'm not using in YouTube or something, I de-check my internet, because you never know with hackers or whatever to bug you. So that's what I do. I'm very paranoid about that matter. So, or malware or whatever, you know what I mean. Yeah, some orange grape juice. I'm trying to cut weight, so yeah, let's see. Beam Revival, open that, and that will take a good little while to load the instruments. The project loads very quickly, but it's just that there's so many, you know, reverbs and synthesizers, stuff like that. So we will see what we can do about this now, will we? Not. Thank you, Bitwig. Now let's see what to do here, if it's possible to use that automation or not. Let's have the pink noise on, and let's pull that trigger down there. Let's have that there. Let's cut that and play the noise. That's weird. I can't hear it. Maybe that's just... That's weird. I couldn't really hear it. Let's try again. Maybe it's because it's noise. Maybe it doesn't work on hi-hats, I don't know. Let's try. Well, I think I've managed with hi-hats, so let's try. Yeah, now we can hear it. I'll probably just leave it around there. So let's see over here if it's worse or whatever. I thought it was. Oh, we'll just go with the flow there. That's fine. Fine and dandy. Let's just do something like that. And now what we're gonna turn our attention to is this track over here. Let's check if it's already automated. It is not. Let's see if... Nope, nothing else there. Let's also see that this one didn't have any problem right over there. No. Good. And let's then jump this down here and see if, as you can see, it's extremely simple but extremely effective. So it's like voodoo magic, no, but you know. So yeah, okay, so let's see now. Put on solo there. And let's something like that. That's where we're gonna have it. You can just barely hear it. That's where we want it. And if you can't hear it, don't despair, because it might be your phones or something else. This one is pretty high end, so maybe that's why. But I believe most phones could probably hear that, I'm assuming. These ones are actually, I had a couple of HEGs that were super sharp in the treble. So, but these are studio phones, and they should be, they're definitely better mixing it because you don't get tired in them and so on. Anyways, moving on here. So now that we are done with these two tracks, we're gonna make them yellow. And let's make this one yellow as well, so we know we're done with that. All right, so let's see now what's next on our list here. So we can, so it's medium low, I would say, but more importantly, these effects here. Let's just see if I can see if I can pinpoint which is the least loud. Let's see here. Should see at once here, stupid me, but yeah, I still want to listen because, you know, it's more about listening. So I'm gonna say it's this one actually. So we will use the pink noise, but over here instead, so we get the right things mixed. And let's see if we have more of these. Yes, we have a ton of them. And let's see if there's an automation. I would guess there might be or might not be. Let's see. There's nothing. That's lovely because it's just such a pain in the butt. So now let's see. Let's get this down. And let's have the pink noise on. There we go. And it doesn't start until something like this. I could hear it there, but it's like, it's pretty barely. But we're going to go with that actually, because I really don't want a high effect. So let's just start with that. Now that that's done, we will maybe just slightly higher. Okay. Sorry. Let's have that. Okay, we'll go with that. And let's have this one yellow. So see. Now. Solo, solo. Let's do this. See. We'll take this down. Something like that. Oh, sorry. I didn't even. Let's have it. It's really hard to mix these because they sound like, you know, the noise itself. So it's very, I understand it's not easy doing it like this, but I'm trying anyway. I'm probably gonna put it like around there. And also shut off the noise so we can hear them together. Something like that. We can always tweak that if we like, so. Okay, we're done with this. Let's have it yellow. Thank you. And so we're done with that. Let's see how much effects we really need to track our effects down. Here are some effects here. The effects are definitely the most boring to mix because yeah. So let's have this one over here and let's try to make this one happen. Let's just see if we can uncheck those and have this one checked. Wow, this one is low. That's very low. Let's see what we can do with the noise here. That's a hard one. I'm probably gonna let it be somewhere around there. You can always tweak that to your liking. You can also listen here, but yeah. I don't feel I want to put too much time on these, so let's just yellow that. That'll probably be fine. We will see now. These ones are very loud. I know that for a fact. Let's see. Oh, we have a ton of effects here. And I don't even know if we should have all of these, to be honest. But if we mix them down, there's still less problem going on in the mix anyway. So, yeah, I should probably have deleted some of them, I suppose. But yeah. Okay, so for now, let's have the pink noise back and see. This is really, really tedious, but yeah. We'll have this one over here. There we go. Checking so there's no automation on them. Done pretty good like that. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's try this as well. That's a little louder. Something like that perhaps. One more time. Okay, so maybe, yeah, well, whatever. Let's have it like that and we'll see how the mix sounds. That's better. Okay, so these are now at the levels they should be, so to speak. Let's just get this over here and see. And probably, well, let me just see so that absolutely no automation on these. Nope, it doesn't seem so. Okay, let's move over here with this and perhaps there with that. So, and also let's check these. So there's nothing there, nothing there. Okay, good. Let's have these over here and these over there. Should hopefully work. And these there we don't really know. So let's see. Have this one over here. Now the only one I'm wondering is these. No automation here. No automation there. No automation there. Good. Okay, so okay, let's just listen to these because they're on other channels here I see. So just listen to it without the noise. Okay, so sorry. Solo, solo, solo. Now that was very loud. So this one down. Solo on the pink noise. So we want to only hear this one, for example. I didn't really think it's that loud. Just maybe a little less there. And I'm gonna have this one. That one's loud. Okay, let's have it at that, and let's see. Let's have this this one on, that one off. It's a little like so, something like that. Okay, that's fine. Let's see this again. It's a little loud. I'm gonna go with that. All right. So if you can't get these perfect, if you're mixing stuff like this, don't fret. I mean, you probably go in there and, you know, do it by hand anyways. So after you're done with the pink noise, it's there as a guide for you, not really as, you know, a definite answer. But okay, I will select all of these tracks and then we will make them yellow. Okay, that didn't work. Huh, that's weird. Some things doesn't work in Bitwig. A little weird. There we go. Can I have those selected? Yes. Right click, yellow. And these tracks over here, perhaps? And there you go. So that should be it for that. What I'm gonna do now is pay my attention to these. I'm not sure if I mixed those or not. It's really good getting all the effects out of the way because they're just the most annoying thing in the world to find, and so boring to mix in my opinion, because it doesn't really add any melody or whatever. So let's just see here. What do we want to do now? We wanted these ones, so I'll get those out of the water so we're done with the boring stuff. And the pink noise is over here, so let's move it right over that. And the repeat is on, needs to be on, and then solo this first track. It's a little loud. So, nah, it's really, you can't hardly hear it, so. That one has more dynamic energy and stuff. So I'll have it around there, I guess. And that we want for everything. I don't even... Okay, so yeah, they still have these volumes, so that's good. Probably, hopefully. So let's do this yellow, this yellow, and let's see. Where are we now? We need to do... Maybe there was someone that was always already yellow. I'm not sure if that actually... This one could be. See if this is loud or not. What is that for? I have no clue. Okay, so maybe I should even delete it, but yeah. Ding ding ding. Where's that thing? I'm scrolling myself to death. Okay, I'm gonna try to play this without the noise now. The whole mix, please. Here we go, there. What is it doing, dude? This one. Whatever. I don't really know why I put it there, but yeah. Okay, so for now, that one could be the one to mix. This one are louder, so just saying. Yeah, let's have that solo and solo. Maybe there, because this thing rises in energy, so it's hard to know exactly at what volume you want it. But yeah, it's a pitch riser basically, LFO. Okay, so yeah, so let's see what we got here. We have this one. It's fairly mediumly loud, and I want to... These ones are a little lower. I'll mix the chords now, and I could just, well, take both of these two. So the riser's done. We're gonna color it like that, and we are gonna do the chords. So let's do this, and let's have that one down to 0. Let's do both of the chords just as well. See, there we go. We start with this one. It's called the Pets 1. Oh, both are called the Pets 1. Pets 1, yeah. Okay, so it's automated. That is annoying. All right. Let's see here. Is it really automated that much? I can't imagine in this. Doesn't need that automation, does it? Doesn't look like it does. Let's see if it has a band frequency, high threshold, and filter cutoff. That's a filter cutoff. That's cool. So probably check out the work that I've done. That's messy and nice. It's supposed to be. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm gonna try and just skip the automation because it's not really needed, I think. So let's see if we can just cut all of this if it's possible. Bang, away. That's a little easier now. There we go. So let's now take it down a notch. There we go. So I hear it around here. Okay, so I'm gonna put it there. We're still gonna change it later, I suppose. So for now, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put my attention to these. I'm gonna do the same thing because actually it seems like I made a change down here that might be important. But apart from that, we don't want these dots. I'm thinking. Or do we? Minus 10, minus, that's 2 dB. But yeah. Not 100% sure, but here is the biggest change. 8 to that. I don't really think we need to care about that. So let's just cut it here. I will still mix it anyway later, I guess. Also have that. And yeah, so for now, solo. And we will run this chord down here. And we want that pink noise over here. And let's drag it down. So. I think we want it there actually. So there and there, and I'm just gonna do like this so I see that it's automated. It's a little easier to see that it's automated, and we should probably do that with this as well, so we can do like this. Whoops. Okay, and we'll put one here and one there and one there and one dot there, and that's no more dots. So what we can do, we do like this. It's just easier to see. In my time with Ableton Live, I always was very paranoid about doing this. Always dragging down and being very picky with this. Horrible years. Now I have Bitwig, same problem. But yeah. So let's see. Okay, so okay, now let's now that sounds nice. So, and I forgot to mix these. We are at minus 12 dB, 12 to 4 dB here. I'm gonna guess it's the same. Whoops, over here. Can we have that, please? Nope. See if this, yeah, please. Minus 12.5 or 6 perhaps. That's basically the same. I'll have to settle with that. Let's have this dot away. There we go. And alrighty then. Gonna have to check these stuffs over here. No, these are the, it should be here, 177. So let's have a dot there, and let's go down, and let's solo. -11, -12. Okay, let's have minus. So we get the same balance there, and we want -12 here too. Dot something. Okay, 12.8 is, I guess it's fine. Alrighty then, so that's that, and I feel that we are done with these pads. Gonna put a yellow on it and gonna check these pads here if they were done. I think they are, yes, because we are. You can actually see it visually when you have done it like this. That's what's good. So I'm gonna put yellow color. Thank you. Done with that as well. Just see if we can keep progressing with this. Okay, so okay, stop, please, Bitwig, stop. That would be lovely if you just stop, please. Yes. Now let's see what to turn our attention to here. So we have this this annoying little what do you call it? It's like a boom boom, you know, effect hit or something. I think that's what it's supposed to be called. Now, so solo that and see if we can hear it. See here, get this away. You can hear that's very loud. So let's have that down. Okay, I guess I was changing the wrong the delays base thing. So I need to change it here instead. So it shouldn't be automated. It's just one simple sample. Let's just have that down. We have it very much up there, so let's see what we can do about this. Down the bottom you go. Sorry, I need to solo that too. But this one is supposed to be pretty loud, so I'm gonna put it at 6.6. There we go, and I'll have to do. Let's see, and that means that that one will also be that, so that's fine because this is the same MIDI track there. So let's put yellow on that as done and dusted. And so for now, let's see what we will turn our attention to. There we go. Yeah, so let's see here. Solo. That's that, and we need to have. So that's pretty loud. And so it's really a little bit of, I don't know. It's gonna be tricky to know. I'm gonna simply take this one here. It doesn't really matter what you guess. So I'm gonna go from here. Just have this one go, say 16 bars. Is it more? How much is it? Oh, it's way more. Okay, but let's have it there then. And for this thing here, I will simply cut these out like this. Yeah, well, let's consolidate. Just something like this. Okay, so now, where is it? It's this one. Okay, so that'll be enough. I want this kind of medium loud, so I'm gonna have it there and we'll see if we'll do something else about it. But for now, yellow. There we go. So see. Okay, so for now I will turn my attention to probably this blue thing over here. So now let's have this thing over here, perhaps. It's actually over here. So let's have this done. Gonna put it there and see if it wasn't automated. Also, I probably forgot to check that. That's not good, but anyway, so let's see. Okay, so that's done and dusted. I'm gonna call that a day, and let's see now. So that's pretty loud, I would say. Let's check that. I'm gonna do that first. Gonna put that down. And sometimes I put it a little over just because I know that these instruments are supposed to be, you know, a little over. So some, you know, not everybody's supposed to have exact same volume. So, but yeah, this will definitely get you in the ballpark. So just be very patient with this and you will see. You can always, you know, check the end if you like. And you will hear how amazing it will sound. So anyway, that one is done, I feel. So I'm gonna have to put that at yellow, and I will also take note what 19.2 minus 19.2. Alrighties, let's check the break over here. And let's have the pink noise. I'll consolidate just because it bugs me a little. So whoop, would like to have it longer just because. Let's do like this instead and consolidate again. Thank you, let's go. So let's try again. Down with the volume. I'm gonna keep it at that and we'll see, you know. Here we go, yellow. And that's pretty fine. We're gonna work our way upwards now, I've decided. So I'm gonna check I'm actually gonna do this one, I feel. So let's have a check here. I'm gonna take these over there and we'll down. That's where I would probably put it. So I would call that done and we can check that later. All right, good. Let's see now. I'm gonna go with these are gonna be pretty loud, so I'll just wait with them a bit. So we'll now do this one, and I will have see here, this one over here and these over there. Okay, I can see they're automated, so we will see what we can do here. That's -8 there, -5 there, 0, 1. Okay, so let's okay, so it's right over here. We don't need this million dots. Let's goodbye. That probably don't. Okay, that gets a bit, yeah, whatever. So why so many dots? There. Okay, it's the same volume. Goodbye. There we go. A little more simplified version. And let's have it down, and all of these annoying dots goes goodbye. And so where are we? There. So what I'm gonna do is do like I did before with this thing. I'm gonna try to keep that a little low because that's a backing melody. So we'll back up this main melody. So, but we don't want it so low that we cannot hear it. So we want it to be kind of a little bit backed off. All right, so now let's see. I'll also check my time for you guys. How long did I sit here? 1 hour. Okay, that's fine. Still, it's a pretty big track to mix this. There's many tracks. But yeah, let's just see here now. So this one goes over there. I'm gonna zoom in a little bit so we don't get any unnecessary errors here. Zoom in. There we go. Let's have that gonorrhea. Okay, so that's gone, and then we need that one there, yeah. Way too loud. wonder, I think that would be fine there. Gotta keep it there and we'll see. So there we go, and we will also have that done and dusted over here somewhere. Let's... where is it? And there, so let's have these over there. I will actually, just for the balance, I will check. It's minus 12.4, so that's what I would settle for, just to be picky. But minus 12.4. There, perfect. Thank you. That's what I would go for. And when we're done, click this button and click here and yellow. Done. So that's the white one is the main track of the entire melody. So we are going to have a look at that, but first I think we'll do the bass line. These are the bass lines, and I'm not really sure if I will keep the drive 2. I didn't really like it before, but well, okay, just because of it I will mix it. So get out of the automation there, get out of the automation line here, just to tidy it up, and then so it's the bass line and it's the main melody and it's the kick, and then we have the what do you call it, this big thing that will be very noisy. So these are the only ones left, and then we are absolutely done. So so let's see. I will start with this very tiny bass line. It will be very hard to hear, I think. So let's go over here and put that on the hook. That don't really need this. Where is it? There. Let's see if you can hear this. You can hear it, right? Let's take down that quite a notch. Probably put it at minus 6.6. Maybe I'll just delete the drive 2 later. I'm not really sure, but it could happen. So actually I see we have used this one there too. Just checking if that's automated. That's actually automated, but does that really matter? It doesn't seem to be any very changing automation for that. Let's just see again. Well, I guess I did that, didn't I? Whatever. It's just a sub bass. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, I'm gonna do this track over here. Okay. Let's first yellow this one. So let's have this one here. It's very easy to forget. Drive 1. I don't even know if we need that, but well, I'll just do it for the sake of being. Let's move it. Oh, where am I? Let's see here. Where's the track? There we go. It's a 185. So let's have it here and there, and let's. let's see here. I'm gonna keep it at -6. That's what I'll say. We'll see that later. Okay, so that's done. We are closing the end now, people. We're gonna do this bass line here. So we got that and that. So let's see. And we will see. Very loud. I'll probably put it around there. Maybe it needs to be louder, I don't really know, but so yeah, we'll check that. I'll just put the yellow on that one till it's done. And now finally the last bass line, which is the biggest. And we will simply take the hook, important one. Let's see. I think you're gonna put it at -17 there. And we'll see if it needs more later, I don't know. So there we go. And that's that. We have one track here, which I've forgotten, I guess. Some kind of drive. So I'll have that. See if it's 177 or 85 perhaps. And let's go over here. We're very close to the end now, guys. So if you've been watching the full video now, you should be very proud of yourself. The thing with these videos, I just want to say this, is that I keep them as a bit of a diary for myself to see my progress. So I don't really expect people to watch the full 2-hour videos that I have. But I just keep it as a reminder for myself what I need to work on, or what's the progress and what's on. So that's why I do this. So it's a lot for my own purpose. But if there's someone interested or questions or whatever, you have my gratitude for watching. It's very nice, and I thank you very much for coming here and being part of this channel. Maybe one day it will be a huge channel. We never know, you know what I mean? So we'll see about that. So for now, we're gonna fix this track over here, and we're gonna solo this drive, and we're gonna have this one on and see. Let me see if there's. Actually, there was a little bit of automation here, so but it doesn't really matter. Why do I not hear it? Okay, I just lowered a very tiny amount. I think you can't really hear it anyway, so. Okay, good, done and dusted. Let's have this goodbye, and let's just see if we can possibly. Let's just paint this yellow. There we go. Thank you. And we have these two left. We'll do these the last because they're probably the loudest there. And we're done with the automation there. And now, finally, the kick. We've been waiting for that, haven't we? So, let's simply mute the let's see, go out of this channel and that also, and that one as well, and up to the kick. Here we go. Also check if it has some form of automation. I'm not really sure, but if it doesn't, then that's fine. And dandy. And this one I want a little louder than sorry. Actually, minus 16.6. It's fairly loud. I want it like that. It needs to be heard. And if it's too much, it's very easy to know it's the kick, because you will notice. It's just like that. Okay, so that's done and dusted. Let's yellow. Let's have it yellow. Can I have yellow, please? There we go. Can I have yellow? Is it impossible to get yellow? What is this? Is it bugging again? That's crazy. Like, why wouldn't it be possible to make it yellow? Seriously, I can't make it yellow there. That's weird. It's weird bugs in Bitwig. So but here it's fine to do it. So weird and quirky sometimes. Okay, done and dusted. So we have actually two more. I thought it was just this one, but it's this and the main synth. So for now we're going to do the main synth, I think. So let's have the noise and this. Let's see here. That have to be a little louder. I'm gonna turn it to 16, minus 16.5 in this occasion. We will see. And that's that. It might be much louder than that also, but yeah, whatever. Okay, so that's that. I will not turn that one yellow actually, because that's the main lead. It's very important. Maybe you want to change that later, so I'll just keep it as this actually. If it's okay at first listen, we will just make it yellow and make it green later, of course, because that's my favorite color. You may not have pink. Okay, so let's see. Last one. This is the absolute last one. Okay, let's do it. So I'm going to take it there, and then I'm going to have this one. Sorry, I'm gonna uncheck that and gonna solo this. Actually, there's two channels, so we need to do two of them. But and that's very loud, so. I will say something like that actually, because the hook is pretty important. But I'm gonna set it at that, and we'll see. And for this one over here, I'm gonna put this one to yellow, and I'm gonna move this one. This has to be the last one. It is so much crap in this. I don't know why I put so much stuff in my songs. Okay, so okay, there are always guys worse. You know, they're the guys that do 60 or 90 or 120 tracks perhaps. But I would get I don't know what my brain would think about that. Okay, let's move on. So let's have this down a little bit of a notch. Okay, that's way too loud. That's more like it, but maybe... That sounds fairly decent. I'm gonna buy that. There we go. And let's have that yellow. Finally! You can't imagine the amount of relief I have right now. We are finally done mixing, volume mixing, not entirely mixing, but volume mixing my track. It's been taking like a week to do this. And normally, as you have seen on my channel, if you've been watching my channel, I make tracks nowadays in 1 or 2 hours. But trance songs are a different breed, ladies and gentlemen. They're just much more complex. And I'm not really used to making trance because I haven't made trance for at least a year or something, let alone producing whatever. It's not until now that I realized I'm going to do YouTube and whatever, just to see a little bit of progress, you know. But I thought, why not just record stuff while you're at it? So you got to see all my pain and agony. All right, we're done, and now finally we can actually listen to the song, and we're gonna see if it sounds good enough. All right, so what I'll do without further ado, you can see everything's yellow apart from this one. Actually, I'm gonna make this yellow, otherwise it's just annoying. So yeah, VPS Avenger. But I'm going to call this main lead, so we don't confuse it with anything else. Main, see here, lead. There we go. Oh man, this is such a wow. Finally done. You don't know how much I like this. Okay, so now finally. So we'll have this out here somewhere. And now we will try to listen to the song. We will mute the pink noise and we'll only listen to the entire song. And we'll see how it sounds. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Sorry, that's wrong. Because it needs to be from the start. Let's do it from here. Okay. Have I missed something? It doesn't really sound right there. That's weird. I thought that sounded way too... Okay, we're taking this down a little. Like that, maybe. No delay on that one. There we go. Okay guys, that was not exactly what I was expecting, so I was a little bit surprised. I'm not sure if you saw my face, like the way that I reacted to this. So it's maybe a little bit because I didn't really take the volume on the synthesizers and so on into consideration, but I know the sounds there is already mixed fairly well, so it shouldn't really be a problem here, I feel. So I was a little surprised that it sounded way more basic than I thought it should. So we'll see what we will do with this. It may, require me to do a recheck on this mix because it just really didn't sound as I'm used to. I must say, so I'm surprised that it didn't sound better and the sound didn't blend in better than they did. So I'm not really sure what have happened here actually. I'm surprised. But anyway, we will do this in a later video. I will have a good sleep now because time here is 2 a.m. or soon 3 a.m. in the morning. So what I will do is I will have a good sleep over this. I will listen to this tomorrow again with fresh ears, and I will see what kind of issues I could be having with this, because I don't feel really satisfied with it. It's strange actually, because usually I have done this pink noise mixing every single time before I made it. It was perfect. Like when I've done it, I've been so surprised. But this was the single time that I wasn't that surprised. So it's something that is a little wrong for me, and I don't know really what it is, but I will have a little good sleep, and then we'll have a good look at this again tomorrow with fresh ears, and I'll see if I can't get this more right in my ears. But apart from that, it is a fairly clear mix in the form of volume, but I hear some sounds that are way too loud and some are not. So that's what I feel is weird, and I don't know if it's that I'm so tired that I've done things twice or whatever, but this is my method of doing it. Otherwise, and I feel it's good just to mark them up with yellow, so you try to keep track on what you have done and what you haven't done. Anyway, I think it's a good idea just to be systematic about it when you have that many tracks to work with. I'm just saying. So anyway, so if you like the video and the philosophy around this form of mixing, I still encourage you to give a like to the video and comment and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want, please share the video. I'll be very happy to hear from you comments about this form of mixing technique or anything else maybe you're working on yourself. Would be interesting to hear as well. Alright, so that's it for me today, and I'm 3DFX, and I'll see you again very soon. Take care guys. I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.